Hello, beautiful family. Today I come to you from a beautiful studio. It's a studio cafe. There's yoga practiced here, dance, all kinds of different events, and it's Lotus in Ogden. So I am surrounded by this incredible energy of the studio. Today, for day 2 of my journey through 366 days, I wanted to just come and reflect a little bit and speak a little bit on, where I am now, in this now moment. I am sitting at this incredible Lotus studio. Hi, Angie. And I've been teaching here for a while. I want to say for 5 years, faithfully, loyally, loving my students who are my incredible teachers, loving my yoga tribe. Have been practicing yoga for as long as I can remember in my adult years. And teaching yoga for the past 8, it's going to be 8 years this year. And I want to say I never stopped teaching yoga. Since I became a teacher, I never stopped teaching yoga. And that's one of the things people know me by. I am Anya Devi. I'm a yoga teacher. To me, that's an incredible honor and a privilege to be a teacher of this beautiful ancient practice and ancient science of how we can connect to our bodies, to our breath, to our intentions, to our intentional movement, to our devotion, dedication, the heat of our practices. Tapasya, it's the heat of our practices that is the medicine that creates transformation and transmutation. And we can take the practices that we do on our mats and integrate them into our daily lives. Each practice is an incredible opportunity to look inward and to connect to our intentions, to connect to what stands in the way and how we can move through it by breathing, by twisting, by turning, by churning, by strengthening and stretching and relaxing and learning all these interesting ways our bodies operate and our bodies create out of what is born from that deep heat of the practice. Oftentimes we might need to practice for eons, what feels like eons of time. So thank you so much, Angie. I am so grateful. So yes, being a yoga teacher is my passion. I'm claiming that it is my gift. It is, I am a channel of transmission, transformation, transmutation of whatever needs to come through you when you come into my field, whether it's a yoga practice, which is basically like an incredible deep dive into what we need in this moment collectively, whoever's in the room in that moment, and for me to show up and to step into the role of a teacher is such an honor, and I hold such deep gratitude for all that the teachings of yoga brought into my life and how it was this awakening moment of my decision to change my life. And to become something that I have wanted to become for years, but not allowing myself because of different reasons. life in general, motherhood, age, not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough, can I do it, questioning ourselves constantly before we really decide to do what our heart deeply desires. And that's what yoga has been for me and will continue to be. I am feeling deep into this connection to the cosmic origin of yoga, where it all came from. Yes, it did come through so many myths and stories. Yes, it came from the sages, but where did it really come from? I'm going deep. Where is this teaching coming from that's coming through me when I'm on the mat? Because those are not my words. Those are often sensational epiphanies that happen while we're practicing the breathing, the moving, the intentional reconstruction. Yes, not being bendy enough to start with, yes. And so, or bendy or flexible or thin or young enough, there's just, yes, excuses. We understand there are excuses. And if I was to give anyone one advice, I would say practice yoga. Yoga is so much more than a pose that you can take. Yoga is so much more than being able to reach your toes or do splits or fold in half. Any of that. This is yoga now, here and now. This is yoga. Right here, right now. I'm not doing anything hard. I'm not doing anything that requires a physical strain. I am just sitting here and I'm feeling and acknowledging myself. And I'm honoring myself and I'm filling myself up with gratitude for this practice, right? And there's practices that you can choose from Yoga Nidra that we practiced this morning with my students. It was half juicy, sublime, soul flow, half Yoga Nidra to really get that energy flow, the prana that flows through each part of our body. We get to guide the prana into where it must go. We get to guide the energy in our lives. We get to choose our path. And so gratitude is what I feel, because yoga has opened so many opportunities for me to truly step into who I am. As yoga is my practice, who also am I? Who am I? When you feel into this, who am I? Am I this label or this label or this word or this word? For me, I am the essence. I am the essence of my soul, the soul that cannot be touched. It's not tangible with my fingertips, or anybody else cannot touch my soul physically, but there is this essence of our soul that is present and is shown through everything that we do, through our work in the world, through our work in the spiritual world, through our energetic work, through our own inner transformational journeys. This, for me now, is that inner work. I am stepping into the inner work every single day by showing up and sharing what's alive in my body, what's alive for me in this moment. And I am the soul essence. You know, I have claimed my name, Anya Devi. I have stepped into it, and I feel like I stepped into it fully. And owning that Devi part, the goddess, the essence of the goddess part, the essence of the feminine, the essence of the divine feminine, the essence of love, of truth. that's like a flow of energy. The feminine is the flow of energy. And sometimes it's wild, right? And it needs that masculine counterpart to bring that awareness into our actions, awareness into our wildness, so that we can have that transformational experience for ourselves, not watching and observing from the sides, but actually doing something, choosing something to do. Hi, мамочка. Привет, мамочка дорогая. So, have that experience for yourself. Have that experience of life, of transformation. Be the soul essence. Be your own unique essence of who you are through everything that you do. I was talking to one of my divine clients recently, and she said she lives in Hawaii in this beautiful retreat center. Have met her beautiful king, her beloved, her divine union, have completely transformed her life. And when she opens the door, everything outside of that door is a divine appointment. It's a divine appointment. So bringing that soul essence, and I love that so much, and she's bringing it. She's bringing that into the world. Her beautiful soul essence with anyone she meets, anyone she touches, no matter what. Yes, we go to the grocery store just as much as we go to a place of a sanctuary. So we bring our energy, we bring our essence. I am that energy of Devi, the divine feminine, the goddess. I am the energy of the sanctuary, of the grounding, nurturing cocoon, that place of rest, peace, a place from which we can create when we relax into ourselves, when we relax into our being, into this now moment. We can create from that place, not in the chaos or in the lazy way of being. It's impossible to create in the aligned way when we're stressed out or afraid. It's a place of peace that can be found within. You can create your own sanctuary space, your own inner temple body. You are the temple body. You are the conduit that holds your soul, that is something you cannot touch. You are that soul, and what comes through you, teachings of some sort, of some kind, a kind word, however it comes through, whatever it awakens through you, that desire to help someone, desire to serve someone, desire to be better at life, to create. So, yoga is often a sound experience, a sound healing experience, a sound bath. It's often called sound bath. You lay down and you let yourself bathe in the sound, whether it's a beautiful music, mantra, relaxation music, or actual instruments. So I am playing my metal bowl and my crystal bowl. They're both heart bowls. And together they sing, together they purr, they create this beautiful sound. They're both hearts, so it's like love pouring over your whole being. And in this place of relaxation and gratitude for all of our teachings, for all of our practices, for all of our teachers, for all of our students. So much gratitude for this divine divine guidance in our lives, through these magical tools that help us, that support us on the path of evolution and inner revolution, inner rebellious force that is here to fully awaken. And remember yourself. Remember who you are. So, yoga is an incredible path to remembering who you are, diving deep. And a body is simply a bonus. My teacher used to say, a body is a bonus. You don't go do yoga to create a six-pack or strong muscles. That's not the purpose of yoga. The yoga truly is a pathway to liberation and to oneness and unity with each other as humanity, offering all of our practices for the benefit of all living beings. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. And may all of our actions and thoughts and feelings contribute in some way to that freedom and happiness for all. Way to live. And as you live this beautiful life, and as you embody your transformational process, you begin to truly create and understand what you came here to create, what you came here to embody, who you came here to be. You're so much more than even now moment. Namastasye, 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 Namo Namaha. I'm so grateful for my beautiful teachers, Sienna Sherman, all of my teachers of yoga, Nikki, Natalie, Oля, all of my companions through yoga. It's just such an incredible journey. My beautiful Sister Samantha, too, I'm so proud of you, that just went through a yoga training that's also been an excuse to not be right for a few years, or however long it takes until we say, yes, I decide, this is for me now, this is for me. Becoming the version of you that is so radiant and powerful, and is already living here through your dreams. We just have to step into that role and begin living each moment as if you are that who you imagine and dream yourself to be. Stepping into it tomorrow morning, right now. Where are you going? Where are you going? What is your attitude? What are your feelings? Can you take a breath? Can you decide that where you're going next is your divine appointment to better your transformation, to assist in your evolution? And oftentimes, these divine appointments, there are prompts and awakenings and epiphanies to what we want in our lives and what we don't want in our lives anymore, what we're bringing with us to where we're going and what we are not bringing any longer. And we say no to it and we don't consent to it, because now we're following the path of the heart that is do that thing. Allow yourself to have that transformation. The yoga teacher training of itself a transformation. Such a deep dive into yourself, as if you already knew and remembered all of that you're learning. This incredible, beautiful wisdom, which opened up so much for me in the way of teaching others, teaching women, creating women gatherings, creating my own way of expressing what's coming through me, collecting all this support from my teachers and my mentors and everyone who surrounds me, my family, my mom. So grateful for my mom for supporting me all these years. So grateful for all my teachers, for my beautiful mentors, Sophia, Tom. It's like I have an incredible team. I have a mentor. I have a teacher. I have a coach. I have a beautiful teacher that I follow to deconstruct the wealth mentality around wealth, what it truly means. Realizing what it truly means is wellness, health, self-worth, and our ability to give and receive and create that flow. I have an incredible teacher who guides me through the yoga practices, the yoga teachings, and also sacred connection to the earth. I have a beautiful mentor who guides me through temple body arts, a beautiful lineage of our connection to our bodies, our temple bodies, and honoring our yes, and realizing our sacred why and what we stand for. What do you stand for? And I have so much to share through all that has come to me that a whole year may not even be enough. Hi, Stacy, my love. Yes, a whole year is not enough to share what's coming through. The moment we share the information out loud, the information changes. We will never repeat it again. We go deeper next time we say it. I love you too so much, sister. This journey feels so good so far. I am excited to share and just taking it one now moment at a time. Whatever needs to be shared will be shared. Whoever needs to listen to it will listen to it. And let's expand together. Let's just take this moment to expand and activate each other and expand together and grow together and do something brave for yourself, because it will transform your life. It will open you up to other possibilities. For me, other possibilities are not only yoga teaching. I'm an emotional clearing practitioner. I use the modality that's called the spiral, clearing 22 emotions known to being human, that prevent you in some way to really becoming who you are, to transforming and liberating yourself. That's an incredible one-on-one journey that is called Transformed, one-on-one with Anya Devi. I will guide you through your most incredible journey of your soul, deep into the dungeons, up, excavating all you've ever known, rising up through the heart and out into your infinite potential. And so I hold retreats. I would say I'm a retreat facilitator, a divine feminine wisdom, a shadow worker. Shadow work has been an incredible path for me. I have a couple of courses for shadow work, and new things are being born in the other realms that just need to show up in this realm when it's time, when it's God's timing, giving all glory, all grace to divine creators of this life, of this universe, of all that is divine, whole, holy, and sovereign. And we're here to remember that. And yeah, there's many things that I offer and teach, and if your energy is attracted to mine, just know I have something for you, and we'll get to know each other even more. And yes, my message today is connecting to who you are, allowing yourself that transformational process of doing something you've been having excuses of not doing. Do that. Transform your life. Embody the hardship of what you're avoiding of doing. Like, there's no more time to avoid. It's showing up every day, no matter how hard it is. And I love you all so much. Let me know if you're here on replay. Let me know any reflection, if you're a yoga teacher, if you're about to study yoga. How incredible. I deeply bow to that wisdom. Kundalini yoga, Stacy. Oh, it is the most propelling, fast propelling thing. Instead of going zigzag to God, you go and you connect to all that is one with love and all that you're here to bring. How incredible. Kundalini, yes, that energy, power rising from being coiled for eons of time, rising through the spine and really activating all of our cells, all that we are, and becoming a teacher of that art, of that ancient wisdom is such an honor. So yes, recognize yourself, transform, and feel the gratitude for all the tools and teachers and mentors and anyone who comes into my field. Deep bow, deep acknowledgement, deep gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Many blessings.